as a younger me, what up there? Like, listen, get one, like, you know what I mean? Opportunity you have, make the most of it, stay on track, be disciplined.
Yeah, I would feel frustrated. Joseph Parker seems to have been frozen out, at a time when he should be getting his world title shot. He's worked to get that, more so than any other heavyweight out there right now. Oleksandr Usyk is not just holding up the WBO title right now, but he's holding up the heavy fighters that we've been talking about on this show, getting their shot. And these fighters may have to mix it with each other before getting their shot. And that's sort of unfair, really, because one of them's going to lose and he's going to have to climb the ladder again.
Same again. He said, no. Okay, so, and that's where it's falling down. So basically said, no, I can't wear like that. I've given you what you want. Because you're champion, I'm giving you the respect. You're champion. I'm bowing to you. But if I beat you,
Boxing experts are criticizing Oleksandr Usyk for canceling the Joseph Parker fight. The backlash is strong and relentless. Many are branding Usyk's decision as avoidance rather than strategy. With Parker in peak form, fans and analysts believe Usyk pulled back to escape a real challenge, which has raised serious doubts about his confidence at heavyweight.
Would you have liked to have jumped in with Joseph Parker instead of... No, you don't fancy it? It was a good fight though, no? Bacoli?
Andy Lee nailed it. Usyk backed out plain and simple. He saw Parker in top form and chose to walk away, making excuses instead of making the fight. That is not the mark of a champion. It is the move of a man avoiding danger.
Just spoke to your man Joe Parker and he said, I will beat Oleksandr Usyk. What gives you the confidence that will happen as well, Andy?
Joe is the last challenge there. He can offer something that nobody else can. Craft, cleverness, doesn't take breaks, can fight the pace.
And Tony Bellew's analysis takes it even further, exposing Usyk's weaknesses. Bellew's words hit hard. Usyk's adjustments are not brilliance. They are desperation slowing his own footwork just to cope with Du Bois. That looks laughable when compared to Parker's speed, timing, and power. Usyk knows Parker would have punished those sluggish movements in brutal fashion, which is exactly why he stepped away.
There's no one who's going to beat him. I just think technically, physically now, he's at the weight and he's adapted and he's adjusted. I mean, he's even adjusted and adapted his weight for this fight individually. I mean, he put on how much weight and slowed his actual feet down because Daniel Dubois.
Even Anthony Joshua could not ignore how blatantly Usyk avoided Parker's opportunity. Parker was denied the shot he earned, but Usyk closed the door to protect himself. Joshua, backing Parker, says everything. The heavyweight elite respect Parker's hard work, while Usyk is hiding instead of fighting.
He needs a vote up. He was supposed to get it tonight. And he will get it, 100%. And I'm rooting for him to become two-time champion of the world. It's not an easy feat. It's one thing, like, he was there, he was on the door of it today, in terms of the bar fight. It shows you how tough it is. It ain't just like, how good are you? It's the stars have got to align. Just to get that champion in the ring takes a bit of luck as well. So I'm sure.
Tony Bellew tells the truth. Parker's only setback is inactivity, and that comes from politics, not lack of talent. Usyk avoiding the fight only made it worse. Instead of giving Parker the stage, he earned Usyk shut him out. That is not gamesmanship. It is cowardice disguised as caution.
Joseph Parker is struggling from inactivity at the moment because he's been so used to fighting back to back to back. Yeah.
No,
it's not that we statements in the Bacoli fight that he was all going ahead and Bacoli jumps in, all the mistakes of the Dubois fight. It's just, he's in a rock and a hard place with Parker. He knows the shot's coming, but he also wants.
Joseph Parker is the one putting in the real work. Wilder Xiong short notice opponents Parker takes them all without hesitation. That is bravery, that is a warrior's mentality. Compare that to Usyk, who steps back the moment Parker's name is on the contract. The contrast is clear. Parker is chasing greatness while Usyk is protecting himself, and the boxing world sees it. When Hearn says Parker deserved his shot, he is speaking the truth. Every fan knows Parker has earned his place at the very top. If Usyk wants to keep calling himself champion, he must stop avoiding Parker. Until then, Parker remains the people's fighter, the man willing to face anyone.
First, Joe Parker is on incredible run. So when he's beaten Wilder, when no one really wanted to fight him, He's beaten Zhang when he was like the bogeyman, and he's just beaten McCoy, although, on short notice. I mean, that was a dangerous fight to take. So I love Joe. I think he deserves an opportunity. Joe against Dubois, Joe against Usyk, Joe against AJ. They're all great fights, I think.
Instead of taking the challenge, Usyk came out with flimsy excuses for pulling out. When he finally explained why he canceled the Parker fight, fans expected something real, but all they got were weak, hollow, and embarrassing words. Champions do not back out, they step up. Usyk showed his hand. Parker was too risky, too sharp, and too dangerous for him to face. That is why he walked away. All the talk of injuries and timing issues does not hold up. Not when Parker was ready and willing. And the timing says it all. Pulling out just when Parker was in top form is no coincidence. The so-called pound-for-pound king has been exposed because Parker was the one opponent who could derail his hype. Now, no matter how Usyk tries to spin it, he looks like a man running from the fight fans wanted most.
If there's some beauty back in career, maybe we organization we will one more fight.
Would you have a trilogy?
No problem. Yeah, I'm ready.
Can maybe go Manchester Red Old Trafford.
Frank Warren's blunt statement land harder than any punch in the ring. When a veteran promoter says clearly that Parker deserves a shot and Usyk does not want it, that is not just opinion, it is reality exposed. Parker has earned every ounce of that opportunity through blood, sweat, and relentless will. He has faced names others swerve, taken dangerous fights on short notice, and prove himself time and again. Yet here we are watching Usyk step away from the one fight fans truly want. A champion should welcome challenges, not create excuses to avoid them. The truth is clear. Parker is alive, threat the one-man Usyk does not trust himself against. Warren's words capture the frustration of the boxing world. A belt holder can only hide for so long before the fans turn. Right now, Usyk looks less like a champion and more like a man shielding himself. The respect Parker commands comes from walking into the fire, while Usyk's recent choices are defined by retreat. That contrast is damning, and Warren laid it bare for the whole sport to see.
No, but you're obviously in the video. What sort of dance? What's it? Is it Ukrainian dance? It's like suffering from the back injury there, rather than dancing. Do you think you'd rather not fight them? Yeah, of course that's a problem, because we were negotiating, we were working towards that fight taking place. The fact that we had negotiations, then the injury, that's been wasted months.
Spencer Oliver captures the frustration rippling through the boxing world. Joseph Parker has not just been avoided, he has been completely frozen out. And it is not only his career that suffers. Usyk is stalling the entire heavyweight division. Holding the WBO title should mean responsibility, defending it, driving the division forward, and proving you are the best. Instead, Usyk is hoarding the belt-blocking contenders and choking the momentum of fighters who have given everything to climb the ranks. Parker earned a shot fair and square, yet here he stands sidelined because the so-called champion will not take the risk. That is not strategy, it is sabotage. Fans do not tune in to watch politics. They tune in to see the best face the best. Oliver's blunt honesty cuts through the noise. Usyk is not just avoiding Parker. He is disrespecting the sport itself. Meanwhile, Parker stays a consummate professional waiting, preparing, and proving he is the people's fighter. The division needs movement, it needs clarity, and above all, it needs Parker back in the title picture. Until Usyk stops running the heavyweight scene, will remain stuck in limbo.